I don't believe they'll go that fast. If they start going crazy fast, we can make adjustments on the fly, but first the 2 round robin ought to be fine. The only reason I started doing first to 3 and 1 must fall was because I didn't want the configuration to be longer than the matches, and those matches end real quick.
Yeah, I think first to 3 works out on survival arts because everyone just fucking implodes.
Turn off movie sign here so we don't have double up logos. I don't look like one of those psycho fucking thumbnails on everything, guys. Got some Pyron and Donovan going here. I've practiced against one character in this game, and that is Dimitri. Although Donovan, like, when the computer was playing him, was a bit of a bitch. That sword move seems real good.
Yeah.
Throw it, forget about it for a few seconds, come back.
Pyron has, like, some unique shit. Thing is,
Pyron
Dash
has
is
a
pretty
lot
cool.
of stuff. Everyone in this game has a lot of stuff. Oh, that might hurt.
Oh, what the fuck?
Throw. Some motherfucker putting in a big ball. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a stoked month for crazy random like horror fighting games and shit.
Yeah, we got we have 3. We're gonna do another community choice. We already have the games picked, one of which is Terrordrome, and I'm hoping that wins. We'll be playing the version with the copyrighted shit in it, of course.
Hell yeah. I know that there's like a bunch of like what's the word? Like when they went to do the second game, they couldn't do as much as they wanted because of like copyright and shit, so they had to use a bunch of like, you know, public domain horror figures, which is cool, but I think a lot of people grew up with like the Hollywood shit that's like, you know, Friday the 13th, Halloween, whatnot.
And it's one of the only games where you can play as Pumpkinhead, and don't we all want to do that?
Krew.
Getting fucking psychically tossed here. Yes, I do remember the Pumpkinhead game for DOS, unfortunately. That's where I first learned about Pumpkinhead. The Spoonie episode on that.
As I go to look at Twitch chat, I'm like, I wonder what man of culture would know about a Pumpkinhead DOS game. And then it's Sinistar, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, I think Pyron won that? Yep. Magic Pixel. Had like 2 HP left.
Yeah, we've been getting down to some magical pixels here lately. I think we had a 1 must fall match that was the most anyone, or the least anyone could possibly win by. We were both on 0.
Looking at the damage for this game, I think the damage in Vampire Hunter is closer to Darkstalkers 1 than 2. Because I swear, I watched Billy do, like, jump heavy kick sweep, and it did, like, 40%, and I was like, alright, that's some Darkstalkers 1 shit more than it's some V-Sav shit.
Billy wins.
Well, perfect! I didn't do that well at all, but the effort was there.
And Challenge is definitely a website where you can sometimes enter scores, let me tell you. Next up is going to be Sinistar versus Joe P. Real. First two.
When that is actually that's the struggle right there. Don't worry, my fingers are, you know, they do shit that I don't tell them to anymore too.
I fucked up my wrist yesterday for the stupidest reason. I got fucking salty and hammered the top of my stick angrily.
Oh no.
And that doesn't usually happen for me. But fuck Dimitri. Fuck everything you're about to see here out of Joe.
Okay, just doing Magic Series for 40%.
Yeah, you know. No, it's just the amount of teleporting. Oh my god. I think that Dimitri might be the most teleporty character in the history of teleporty characters. You gotta get robot hands and cocoa butter. Be sure to rub cocoa butter on your robot hands, kids. It helps. I don't know what it helps, but it helps.
Lots of throws.
You can teleport.
So
How many
sorry.
teleports are in this game?
Yeah, and a dive kick that chips. 'Cause I think that chipped.
Ron has to teleport on every single button.
Then I started trying to, I think, play keep away more than the last game. Dimitri's just gonna get in either way. Oop, trying to chicken block, then eats Magic Series. And throw to end it.
I believe that throw is done with a demon input, but I'm not 100% on that.
Oh, both of them just trying to play in a shit ton of air footsies.
Good throw.
It's a bit of a mix. It can't get the EX out though. Allows Meter to do another one, but running out of chances to do it, and Joe P. Real steal that.
Joe takes that 2-0.
Yep.
Game go burr. All right, next we have me versus Jamal. I believe my controls should still be set, right? Hey, you're fighting day one trash Victor. You'll be fine. Watch.
All I know about Sasquatch through the development history of Vampire was they attempted to nerf him in 1 and it wasn't enough, and so he was still a top tier in 2. And then they tried to nerf him from 2 to 3 and he was still a top tier in 3. The fucking hop dash. The fuck? Both of them putting out a lot of big hitboxes.
Damn.
Sasquatch not able to put out a fireball, getting hit by the bigger punch hitbox. Oop. Sasquatch's Tatsu is so weird. I think they took that out in V-South, but I don't remember. Oh, Sasquatch getting a lot of air-to-airs. Oh, Frank taking a game. Getting the air-to-air. And staying away from the fireballs.
Old Squatch.
Oh shit, it's Piss Squatch.
Piss Squatch.
Alright, Sasquatch with the urine install. We're gonna see if that makes a difference in this matchup. Oh, Victor pressing a lot of big buttons. Keeping Sasquatch at bay, but Sasquatch has a bunch of big buttons too. Oh, EX. Alright, Frank on set point.
Damn.
Holy shit, Sasquatch Vortex though. Alright, both of them on set point now.
Damn, I got fucking wrecked.
Definitely like the yellow Sasquatch color.
All right. Up next is gonna be Joe versus Jamal. You're in again. Yeah, I don't think it's the fact that everybody well, actually I do think it's the fact that everybody has teleports. Or like a dash or something. It's hard to get in as Victor.
Yeah. Because he's just like a big body
Yeah.
in a game with like characters with fairly good projectiles and DPs.
Big old
and
lasers.
They can just fireball trap you.
I can't.
Like,
what is that Tatsu? Because like the DP is on where the Tatsu would be.
Wait, which Tatsu?
Like apparently Victor has a Tatsu. Aaron was telling me about this too, but it wasn't on any of the move lists. And like, what's the command for it?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. Billy's saying he thinks it's an EX rush kick. Back forward kick.
Ah.
Jesus Christ, Joe. Have some fucking humility. He's murdered. That's all.
He's already dead. Wow, that projectile just like bounced back the projectile and kept going.
I like how this is the type of game that somebody who's never played a game from this era would be like, oh yeah, I remember when fighting games were honest. Look at like the 3 hits, and then they do like 60%, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, people forget about that damage ratio. That's okay though, I like games with bigger damage more than combos.
And characters with like 1,000 fucking teleports, and it's funny as shit.
Billion teleports.
This game handles like World Warrior. It's weird. How does it handle like World Warriors?
Me and Peter.
All right, the local match. If I need you to screen share this so I can commentate it. Assuming you guys are playing locally.
I'm gonna try to challenge him on Fightcade first, see if... Nah, never mind, that's not gonna do anything. Because I want it to be good. Did the OBS screen share close? One second. While we do some classic wrangling. Gotta put like 17,000 rubber feet on it. Like 8 rubber feet. Yep, that all got remapped. Oh no, my stick's just not on because I'm stupid. That looks right for me. Now we just gotta map you. Up. Down. Oh, you don't get those. Start. Punch. Okie dokie. You can see, right, Thomas?
Yep.
Cool. Turbo, I've been playing. I don't know what auto guard does.
Trying to put out big
He
hitboxes.
flails around.
Oh. Trying to teleport and throw out air fireballs. I'm using the magic series. Oh. EX, that's big damage. I'm still getting hit by that chunky hitbox though. Alright, both of them. Next move is probably gonna win it. Oh, and Iron's EX. Alright, both of them jumping around air footsies. Teleport. Oh, gets thrown. What's the mix? Oh, Victor's EX hitting this time. Sweep.
I don't have a projectile, so...
Break taking game one. Gonna cross up with the air Tatsu. I stay with the air fireball. Mix up. Both of them just trying to stay safe. But getting a stray hit and doing some chip here and there. Oh. Both of them still pretty much even through the exchanges. They're having a tough time getting in though. Oh wow. EX teleport EX. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh. Wait. Oh, and Flynn doing the EX. Or ES, I guess. Bro. Oh, Victor just staying on top of Pyron this time, though. Oh, Pyron trying to get away, though. Now Victor has to get in.
Alright, lugging around this asshole actually paid off. Up next is going to be Big Bang Blitz versus Sinistar. Let us go. Let us pray. Dear Lord Pyron.
Lord Pyron, me.
Roman, was that you? You might be real low.
I'm kind of low because I'm covered. My voice.
I wish I had a shoulder to Pyron.
You need a shoulder to Pyron.
Burst begins to combust. Oh no, this may have been a bad idea.
ES stands for extra spaghetti. Everyone knows that.
Extra.
Yeah, people don't look at me and say that like I'm extra stupid. Like, I believe in American exceptionalism, so they look at me and go, "Wow, he is fucking exceptionally stupid."
Shit. Also, I forgot Donovan's voice.
Is there any way you could boost your shit?
I could try.
You can boost him on your end unless he's at like
He's at
200%
200 already. He is
Oh.
200 IQ
Yeah,
guy.
it is my voice. Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
No worries. I could like finagle it on my end to fix it. But Kashkabald, thank you for the raid. What is up? We are playing some Vampire Hunter. We're hunting vampires out here.
That's Vampire Hunter D right there. Basically what he is.
All right, we got Quite Large Blitz versus Cinnamon Star here. Game 2.
Then Star. You gotta watch out for this psychic sword.
Yeah.
Donovan is such a fucking JoJo-ass character.
Yeah, he basically is. Jojo, he's vampire, bunch of shit. Oh!
Punched in the face for your trouble.
I wonder if, like, Morrigan would be friends with Batman, because, like, they both have affinity for bats. I wonder if it would be the opposite, where it's like Batman hates vampires, though. That's also
Oh,
a
he
thing,
did
I
fight
guess.
Dracula that one time.
Yeah.
Turn into a vampire.
But was Dracula a sexy lady, though? That might weigh in on Batman's
Yeah, that's the
conscience.
kind of the breaking point here is... Next up is me losing to Joe. Let's go.
You like Batman? Yeah, no, he definitely fought Dracula all the time, and then he became a fucking vampire too with Dracbat, which is my favorite Batman because it throws out all the lore of Batman, and it's just like, hey, he's a bat now.
And then the Joker became a vampire too.
Oh god, Vampire Joker sounds like some real fucking Vampire the Masquerade edgelord shit.
I remember it being like that. How'd it go? Like, I think it was like Catwoman was a cat or something. Like the. And then the Joker kills her, and then Bat Vampire Man. Crazy.
Wouldn't this like place like Superman and Batman fighting Dracula? So hear me out on this one, right? Like the Mystery Machine, the Scooby-Doo gang, also defeated Dracula. So like, are we talking these characters are on similar power spectrums? Like, I mean, I guess there was a team of like.
It was that time fucking Dracula teamed up with Spider-Man.
What the fuck? Dracula teamed up with Spider-Man?
Yeah, because Marvel had the Dracula comics. Did a story where Dracula beat Spider-Man.
Damn, Scooby-Doo and Superman versus Spider-Man and Dracula. That'd be some intense shit.
Purple bats.
Nah, Dracula's definitely a jobber. 100% a jobber. He'll lose to like anyone. He'll fucking lose to like a stoner who fucking ate food that had a lot of garlic in it the previous afternoon, but then on some days will also like be a worthy adversary for a fucking superhero. 100% jobbing.
Some of the stupid ass weaknesses gave him, like, running water can hurt a vampire. Not holy water, just running water. Turn on a bathtub and it'll Dracula.
I will say in defense of Dracula jobbing though, is that he does it well. I think like if he could have taken Stone Cold Steve Austin's stunner, he would have taken the shit out of that stunner. He would have like bounced all over the ring like a fucking madman. Like he knew how to work, I think.
Fucking love that super.
You know what would probably be a stalemate though? Aquaman versus Batman. Cause like I think bats are anywhere near water. So like it'd just be a stalemate. Like neither of them would ever be on fucking each other's turf.
And Batman knows like fucking.
Well, not Batman though. Dracula versus Aquaman. Did I say Batman? I'm a fucking idiot if I did.
Batman.
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, well, yeah, that one's already been decided. Whoops. Real talk.
Yeah, I'm
though, can
convinced
bats
Victor's
swim?
low tier. That DP you do not have to respect at all.
I don't know if Victor's good in any game he's in. To be fair, I don't know the tier list well enough, but I'd imagine he's like mid tier, lower in every game.
Yeah, from what I hear, Victor's kind of bad in a lot of games.
Damn.
Sam Squanch is good though.
Well, I can't change now. So I guess we're going down with the ship.
See, that's the Squanch privilege. If you play the Squanch, then any Darkstalkers you can just go into and just short hop at people and play the Squanch.
Next up is
I
the
think
Dope
bats
UC
can
versus
swim.
Big Bang Blitz first to 2. I don't know if bats can swim. I don't think they can.
I think they can because I saw like a video.
They just float because they probably have like a lot of surface tension, so I can't imagine, and they're really light, so I can't imagine they sink.
Yeah, probably. They're like cats.
There's like oddly specific breeds of cats that swim in like water for whatever the fuck reason. I don't think Felicia would. Isn't Felicia a vampire too, or am I an idiot?
The werecat.
A werecat?
Yeah.
Well, that's a 50-50 then.
He's a nun, so we don't know.
Felicia's a fucking nun? How do I... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask this question, because I'm the same person that'll be like, yeah, I don't know anything about fucking fighting game lore or like any of the characters. Which is surprising, but...
I saw the funniest fucking post about Red Letter Media yesterday. It was like, Jay asked Mike, "Hey Mike, how do you keep that Star Trek shit straight in your head?" Also, Jay sees the ass cheek of an actor for 5 frames in some movie. "Oh, that's Luigi Gargiulo from I Shit on Hitler's Grave too."
That's me.
Yeah, that's absolutely you.
Yeah. Yeah, I recognize that dogger. So-and-so from this Italian movie.
I see Felicia and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Then I see like, I don't know, like a character from fucking Blandy and I'm like, oh well, the thing about this character's elaborate backstory.
This is Red Suzanne. He's a character.
Red Suzanne is pretty cool. He's the only character that could have been in Darkstalkers and he wouldn't have looked out of place. He was like a weird samurai demon guy. He would have been friends with Bishamon.
Looks like a Sam show.
Yeah. He also has frame data that is somehow on the same level as like modern fighting games, so he's just like better than fucking any other character.
Bishamon looks like Garuda from Fighting EX Layer to me.
Bishamon makes me think of Gibber because they both have abdomens with teeth and a face.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh god, you're right.
Yeah, Bishamon and Gibber would have been friends.
I'm not seeing that now, dang.
I need the lore of like Gibber's midsection talking to like Bishamon's midsection while their heads also conversing and have a different conversation.
You hungry? Yeah. Let's
Like
go
to
down
imagine
to the torso burger.
I like to imagine their midsections are like talking shit about their heads. They're like, can you fucking imagine this fucking guy?
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, this is a bit excessive packaging.
Seeing Sam Squanch do the Sam Squanch. Is he gonna hop dash? If he hop dashes, that's when the world ends.
That's the Sam Squanch.
He's the Sam Squanch.
Damn old Sam Squanch took my lunch.
Oh, Bishamon. Oh, Bishamon. Is he taming the Squanch? Oh shit.
They get him.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Let's hold the phone here. Let's not use negative connotation with Barnyard. Let's not say that you'd rather do something than play Barnyard. That's like it adds negative implication to it. That's not fair to Barnyard.
You know, I found out that Barnyard and Jimmy Neutron were made by the same company, and that company, like that guy who has that company, also made Kung Pao Enter the Fist. And now I'm very conflicted because I hate Jimmy Neutron with a passion, but I really like Kung Pao.
Yeah, I don't remember much about Jimmy Neutron. It aired when I was a kid, and like if it was on, I usually switched to like Cartoon Network because it was around the time when CGI kind of looked dog shit unless it was in movies because the production was really low.
Even the Jimmy Neutron movie didn't look great.
Yeah.
Granted, like, you know, I guess it was a small company doing it and whatever, but, yeah, I don't know. I never vibed with Jimmy Neutron. It seemed like a bad Dexter's Lab ripoff. They didn't seem to get the idea that, like, the thing about Dexter was that, like, everyone kind of figured he was an asshole, and, like, also things didn't really work out for him. Jimmy Neutron, everything works out for Jimmy Neutron. I feel like that's not as ripe of a premise for comedy.
I think Dexter, like, I'm biased in saying this because I fucking know a lot about Dexter and I don't know shit about Jimmy Neutron, but also Dexter had, like, depth to it because you had, like, interesting characters and their dynamics outside of, like, Dexter and shit, too. Like, Mandark and fucking Dee Dee, and even his parents were, like, fairly interesting. Shoutouts to people fetishizing Dexter's mom 20 years later. That's fucking... It was weird to find out people did that, but interesting at the same time.
Yeah, internet. Yeah, that's a good point. People like Jimmy's dad more than Jimmy himself. Also, that
actually is
Jimmy
true.
Timmy Power Hour was horrible.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The Fairly Odd Parents isn't something that, like, holds up super well either, to be honest. SpongeBob does, though, but only the first, like, 4 seasons. I could watch
as
those,
long as, while Steven Hillenburg was there, it definitely held up.
Yeah, for sure.
Up next is Flynn Ju versus Sinistar.
Lynn John versus Cinnamon Star, my favorite.
Get one of them flam jams. Round start, Tatsu. Oh. I did a stupid, and I thought this was a cart. It's just the res, so now I gotta load and empty.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like they knew what they were doing with Dexter's mom. I feel like they knew what they were doing with a lot of that shit. Unlike characters like Morgan, who have never been sexualized ever.
I liked cartoons in that era of time, though, for having, like, weird shit that, like I don't know, like the episode of Rocco where the grass gets cut and then there's, like, the fairies above the grass and there's, like, a gnome with binoculars looking up the skirts of the fairies. Like, as a kid, you don't notice that shit at all, but as an adult, you're like, how in the fuck?
Or the fact that he worked at a sex hotline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
So
there was a point where Nickelodeon just had their hands off the wheel completely when it came to censoring anything, and then they overcorrected fucking hard. Like, do you guys remember the episode of Rugrats where Grandpa comes back and he says he was off playing Russian roulette, and then the mom's like, "Did you win?" And he's like, "I don't think you know how Russian roulette works."
Wait, what the fuck? I remember that. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I remember, there was like a roller coaster bit in Rocco's Modern Life 2 where like it was the ride to hell, and then like the roller coaster was broken, like visibly broken, like halfway through or something like that. And then yeah, to the point of the overcorrection era, that's how we got horrible shit like the Penguins of Madagascar having an animated series that spanned hundreds of episodes.
The fucking Butch Hartman's anything, and like now he wants to make like a fucking like a network for Christian cartoons or something.
Apparently it was like a giant scam.
Oh yeah, that's totally a giant scam.
Yeah, I know people are really fond of Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom, but those are the shows that do not hold up for me that well.
I like Danny Phantom a heck of a lot. I think even early Fairly Odd Parents was pretty good, but like honestly, once the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour happened, it was all over.
Yeah, like the movie era. Fuck, I forget what the movie even was. He had like a TV remote where he went into the TV multiverse or some shit.
Yeah, that movie was okay for parodies. Like, if you like parodies, that movie was your shit. But
yeah, it had like, I remember as a kid liking the anime bit.
Yeah, the fucking fake Dragon Ball Z Maho Mushi shit.
Yeah.
They had the fake Ninja Turtles thing, which was like cows.
Yeah. Game go Burr.
Burr is my favorite Morgan movie.
Sinistar takes that 2-0.
Live action Fairly Odd Parents with George Costanza as Cosmo. What the fuck? Is that real?
No. Not.
There is a live action
okay.
Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know if George Costanza was Cosmo, though.
All I remember about the live action Fairly Odd Parents is that the same guy who voiced, because he's an actual actor.
Yeah, that guy was also in Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. He was really funny in that.
That
guy also voices Cosmo.
PS1, like Venom in the PS1 Spider-Man. Loved it.
Yeah, that guy actually is a really good voice actor.
Unless
voice
he's from Fist of the
And he's a good
North
physical actor, yeah.
The production and voice acting quality in like the PS1 Spider-Man game for that era was actually kind of fucking insane, because that was the era of games that were just like, let's just get a guy off the street and have him make noises into the mic.
They got fucking Doc Ock's voice actor from. That was great.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Alright, Cinnamon Star versus the Dope UC.
Oh, Billy, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking? Because I'm either 31 or 32 and I can't remember. I'd have to check. Yeah, you're about a decade off.
Yeah, Sam.
I look 22, but that's not real.
I looked young until I was 30, then I started looking old.
At this point, me getting carded is a crapshoot.
I feel like I stopped getting carded when I grew out a full beard, and then people are just like, yeah, so he's 21 probably.
I have a full beard, but I still get carded sometimes.
Odd.
I haven't get carded in a while.
I think it's probably just like the guy at the liquor store being real strict about it.
Damn.
Well, then there's also places around here that have like legitimately never carded. Like, there's a place called The Crossing here, and yeah, that liquor store has never fucking carded anyone. Even when I was a minor, I used to go in there and fucking get shit.
Nice.
They also sold Lucy's and shit. Like, they did a whole bunch of illegal shit.
Yeah, I feel like if a place is selling Lucy's, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah. It's funny, though, those places never get shut down, I swear. They've been open for decades. They'll never close. They're illegal as fuck, and the government just does not give a shit because they pay taxes.
No, I'm gonna leave figuring out how to load this until later and just stick to the flower I bought.
Cinnamon Toast Stars, Cinnamon Toast Crunch Stars, looking down and healthier, but still on set point.
I was wondering who the fuck you were talking about for a second.
Yeah, I have to keep adding to it, though. I think I'm capping out on that Cinnamon Toast Crunch Star. Like, any more than that, it's not going to make any sense. Actually, there had to be different flavors of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Was there a peanut butter Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
It's peanut butter crunch, yeah.
Butter crunch.
There's a peanut butter toast crunch, there's a fucking French toast crunch. I like French toast crunch. Probably my favorite of the toast crunch family, I'd say.
Alright, peanut butter cinnamon roll star, clutching here is in control.
Peanut toast crunch butter. What's your favorite discontinued cereal? Leave a comment. No, seriously, what's your favorite discontinued cereal? I think mine is they did like they had like Fruity Pebbles and then they had like giant cinnamon rocks. Those were good.
Alright, so my favorite, there was a time when Fruit Loops was making these small-ass boxes of a limited run of, I think they actually still have, I think they decided to go from a limited run to like a full production and shit, because I think it's still around, but... Well, actually, wait, that changes the question, though. Shit. You know what, Fruit Loops
work weird in this game.
Fruit Loops with the... yeah. Fruit Loops with the marshmallows are pretty fucking good, though. I think those are around. I'm not sure. They might not be.
I've seen those around. I like Quisp, although that's technically not discontinued. It's just very hard to find.
You know,
the Captain Crunch chocolate donuts was like very good and illegally diabetes causing, I think, and that's probably why they pulled it.
I gotta think about like
the worst breakfast cereals, though, were always like, I swear to God, the ones that were like, oh, Jurassic Park came out, try the new Jurassic Crunch, or whatever the fuck. Like, the movie promotional, like, the movie promotion and cartoon promotion cereals were, like, never that good, I think. They're just really sugary.
well, just like the corn cereal. Like,
Yeah, they had a bunch of weird ones, too. I remember there was, like, a home run derby one during the steroids era of baseball, where it was like, yeah, get your Mark McGuire cereal, or whatever the fuck it, Mark McGuireos.
McGuireos.
Guiros.
Like, no, there's, like, it was fucking really funny.
Free steroid shot in every box.
Dude, holy shit.
Blood doping O's. I threw a gain on the Discord source so that you guys can hear Roman better. Let me know if it sounds fucked up or not. I remember the Ninja Turtles cereal. Not from actually having it, but I remember it from pop culture ephemera.
I remember the Ghostbuster cereal.
Alright, Sinstar takes that 2-1.
I had a few types of Pokemon cereal, and they were all fucking awful.
Oh god, yeah. They still make Pokemon cereal too.
Jesus.
Right, up next is me versus Billy.
Of course, there's. I mean, it's not that shocking. 'Cause Pokemon. So, yeah.
Yeah. part of me still thinks it's crazy that shit's still culturally relevant.
Yeah, Pokemon.
How long it's lasted.
Cereal. I just remember it being Lucky Charms.
No, the new one is just Twix.
There's an Oreo cereal. Damn, I'm living in the past. I gotta try Oreo cereal.
That's actually a reversion to how Trix used to be. They were never initially shaped like fruits and shit. They were always the balls.
Man, I would eat cereal that was called Fruit Balls, and it was just like two fruit, and it was just two of the like tricks stuck together or something. Try new Fruit Balls. Fruit Balls when you need your balls in the morning. In a bowl of milky fruit balls.
I miss old Fruity Pebbles before they like fucked with the formula. I miss a lot of cereal before they fucked with the formula, actually.
Yeah, because now all the cereals are like made to be good for you, so there is no really
like,
shitty bad cereal for you now.
Early morning brain candy, come on.
There's got to be a market for this now. There's got to be some guy out there who's like ordering right now. He's like, I need my fucking like Jordanian like Fruit Loops that are made the way that they used to be made. I feel like the decline of cereal was like coincided with the rise of the cereal bar that wasn't fucking terrible. Goddamn, they made some good cereal bars around the time that the decline of cereal happened.
Decline of cereal?
Those fucking cereal bars that are the ones that have like the white shit on the bottom that's like
the ones that have like they're
milk.
fused together with like cum.
Holy, those things, when those came out, changed the fucking game. Changed everything for me. Fuck cereal, just eat those bars. They're coated in the cum pieces.
You see, the annoying thing is I have no recourse for that laser spam.
Ow.
Bow, bow. Sounds like a fucking bass guitar. Bow. Obos these nuts. Bow. He's playing the bass guitar.
Dash it, laser, jump, laser. Ooh,
Oh, next one to take the hits takes this game.
Damn.
Now playing the bass guitar. This is where the Street Fighter the movie training goes in, because no amount of hellish zoning will ever compare.
And by comparison, his big laser kind of sucks.
Bro, it's because Street Fighter the movie mentally prepares you to deal with all of the most horrible projectile spams. And so you will come out a warrior. Immune to the fucking Chun-Li birds. Immune to frame fucking 5 or whatever it is, the fuck Tiger Shot. Immune to Kara Fireball. Immune to Akuma Up Back. It's like Mulan. You just go through the training fucking montage. Except at the point where it's like defeat the Huns, it's just Akuma up backing up the side of a fucking mountain.
Good games. Yeah, as far as the punching the projectiles, like, I don't know where the iframes are. But if I did, that'd be cool. Be cool. Next up is Joe P. Real versus Flynn Jew. And once this match starts, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I wouldn't mind continuing playing this game, but like that's a lot of games, bro. Too many games. Too many good games. Alrighty. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
We need more DPs in fighting games that are just frame one and almost unpunishable. That's what fighting games are all about. Because when you have a true frame 1 reversal that's almost unpunishable, that means that it's justifiable to have a throw loop in that game, because you can, in theory, get out.
Yeah. Fighting games need to be more disgusting.
Fighting games need to make me go, oh no, every time I see somebody get hit by, like, a starter. I'm taking rounds here. Flynn putting in work.
Flynn was playing a lot yesterday. Getting some good practice in. Hitting on them casual streams. And run those over at Joe's
wow,
channel.
It's the EX. You can just eat a Magic Series though, and it's all for naught though. Wait, it's the launcher. Heavy punch.
Oh, no, the bat fart. Nice throw.
Oh, 1-1. Let's go, Flynn John. Flynn Jason. At this point, I just call the J part anything. Flynn Jaguar, Flynn, what's another J word? Flynn Joker, Flynn... trying to think of the weirdest J word that I know.
Flynn Jr.
Flynn Jr.
Flynn Jagermeister.
Flynn Gibraltar. Wait, that's a G, isn't it?
Eh.
Yeah, whatever.
Close enough. Flynn Juggalo? Hell yeah, dude. Flynn Juggalo is like...
Hello.
Damn.
That's a frame.
Up next is me versus Sinistar. Getting down to the end of the tournament here. And it's somehow already 6:12. I feel like we've been in a time machine.
Oh god.
Yeah, this Vamp is really fucking fast, hasn't it?
It sure has, yeah. And vampires.
Umpire hunters. Umpire hunters.
Oh, so it's just the game with the Furies from Warriors?
It's like a really hard matchup for Victor because it's just like the grappler's worst nightmare character with good air mobility, good dashes, and like fireballs on the ground and in the air, and a DP. Oh, the mix.
Ooh.
That's the same type of mix that you see, like, Sam Squanches do. Frank playing patiently, though, making magic happen, staying with the life lead. Even health, both of them sitting on meter 2, anything could happen here. I have no the fuck idea what just happened. But there was 2 Morgans for a second.
I just got killed.
Yeah.
I straight up couldn't do anything there, and I just got killed.
Damn.
Right, now, up next is Flynn Ju versus the Dope UC.
You know, people say not to stare at the sun, but I think that, like, you know, maybe we've all been lied to as a society because the sun is yellow and therefore it could be full of corn. And maybe the only way to see past the illusion of the sun and see that it's corn is to stare at it for several hours. Disclaimer, don't actually do any of this. I'm a fucking idiot.
You can fucking stop being able to do it.
Somewhere out there, there's a guy who's
Disclaimer, I'm a
like,
fucking
I stare at the sun every day. I enjoy it.
Son of a bitch, I like staring at the sun.
Yeah, somewhere out there, there's a guy from Nebraska who's like, me and my folk been staring at the sun for generations.
It's my pappy.
What you mean we ain't supposed to look at the sun? That sounds like some wise city folk speak talk.
City folks speak talk.
What you mean? I fucking I swear to God though, that's the rural folk that are like that are. Oh God. What you mean the city folk die when you shoot them? We've been shooting each other around these pods for generations.
We is immune to bullets.
Yeah, you see, if you shoot yourself enough, you'll become immune to bullets.
Exactly.
See that? See, that was actually
I
the
have never heard Irish people stare into the sun as a stereotype. That's a new one for me.
Oh yeah, the old cartoons are pretty fucked up though. There's a lot of shit like that, and I wouldn't be surprised.
You must be talking older than Looney Tunes, because I've watched a lot of those and I can't remember that.
Maybe. Even the Looney Tunes had a lot of ones that like we might not have seen because they got put into a safe somewhere.
Yeah, I love House of Tomorrow, but like I'm gonna have to rewatch that now. Farm of Tomorrow is funny. Although the amount of mother-in-law jokes in those are, whew. It seems like a game you either have to, depending on your character choice and depending on like the matchup, you either have to play very patiently or like an abject psycho.
Yeah.
Also, I like the FMV fire in the menu.
Yeah, I'm just saying, for a fucking sentient mass of fire, Pyron has some really thick thighs. Like, those are approaching, like, Street Fighter 1 Sagat levels of just tremendous thighs.
I suppose when you, like, when your entire body is like a construct, you can have as thick thighs as you want to.
Damn. The human condition, not having thighs as thick as you would like.
Oh, the chip. I will admit, this is probably the most of any Darkstalkers game I've ever played. Like, I played Vampire Savior for 5 seconds and got dunked real hard. That's about it.
We did like a round robin for Darkstalkers 1, but yeah, same. I've never like never played Darkstalkers a bunch.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with V-Savior, is that, like, there's this ton of people that play it, and so, like, I hope you like losing.
Yeah.
What the term for it is, but there's like a specific term for a game that's like a game that most of its user base has been around an incredibly long time and thus has made the game fairly inaccessible to new players because there hasn't been enough influx of new players. So it's just a killer game, there's just nothing but killers in it.
Have you ever tried, like, I remember I was trying to play Iron Galaxy Street Fighter 3, like, years after it came out on, like, the 360, and there were just 2 people that I would get constantly, and they would take turns beating my ass. Those 2 have to be the most dedicated people in that matchmaking thing.
Yeah, and I think there's a fair amount of players where like they don't want to get on Fightcade for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder if there's still players in like the fucking Iron Galaxy shit and like the Capcom Anniversary Collection.
There's people on OE still, but I don't know if there's people on anything else.
I wouldn't think that anybody would be playing Capcom Fighting Collection on PC.
Oh no, Fightcade shits on all those things because Fightcade has inherited a user base that has like grown and been around since GGPO, because like most of the Fightcade users have been around that long. And so you have this big mass of people that isn't just like, you know, a day one purchase or something. They've been around for fucking ever.
Yeah, you had a built-in install base of Kylera motherfuckers.
That too. Like, it's always just been like influx of like net play people.
Fightcade also has a vested interest in like user experience because, you know, they're not really making any money off of this otherwise.
Yeah.
Whereas Capcom can just kind of shit out some ROMs that they save state hack to get features that aren't really good enough. Oh wait, Sam Squench takes that one 2-1, and I believe we are on our last match of the tournament here, which is Joe P. Real versus Big Bang Blitz. Eventually, after Challenge catches up. Come on. Like, if here's a top tip, other web designers. If you're waiting on a fucking asynchronous call, just let me input the shit and save it so that when the call resolves, you can just jam it in there. Like, you don't have to have the UI wait. This has been me getting angry at web design. I'm sure Joe knows what the hell I'm talking about. Oh no, we did round robin, Billy.
You had a mixed experience getting into like the bigger lobbies. MVC2 is like weird because it's like I don't know, it's fairly casual lobby. I think that's a really friendly lobby for anyone to jump into and play because everybody's just playing mids. I think nobody there really is like. You'll see a few people, like there's one guy that plays like, I think his name is like top tiers only, that are kind of like gods only mentality, but it's rare. And then Third Strike, everybody just plays like a fucking animal.
Okay,
like,
control set. Yeah,
I don't even think
is like just the fucking murder dome at this point.
It's weird because you get a bunch of mileage off just like doing shit though, because like I don't know, people aren't used to weird shit in that game anymore. I feel like I'll just do incredibly random shit and people will just get hit by it because it's random. Like yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Like Sinstar saying, you never see a Chun-Li player. Like I play SA1 Chun, so you'll never get experience versus that.
That's real weird. I would figure you would see a shitload of Chun-Li.
Nah, people want to just press buttons and fucking Ganajin. Cause like, Chun-Li at the end of the day you have to have strong neutral to play, but Ganajin you can just get bar and just do it.
Yeah.
So you can get carried up to B rank just doing Ganajin well.
Look at these lovingly animated background characters here. I haven't, like, this is the most frames I've seen out of a Capcom game of this era in the background.
Odd too, because I think IRL it flips, because yeah, you do see a shit ton of like, I'd say like Ken and Dudley are the most common. People just like clacking buttons too.
And Dudley's cool. He's got all that Ippo shit.
Yeah, Dudley is sick.
I play Hugo and Q. So we can see that me picking a low tier character and then bitching a lot is a pattern.
Hugo is cool, and then at the same time uncool for the same reason that he's cool for, because like the cool thing about him is you don't have to worry about parry. But then the bad thing about it is that your opponent doesn't have to worry about parry, so they just play around that shit. I like Hugo though. He's hard as fuck to play though.
You have to basically like have like good reads. Honestly, like playing Hugo really helped me with doing things on reaction.
Also, I swear to God, Sinistar, Q is like, this is highly scrub quote of me. It's not true, but I feel like if you're the lamest person on planet Earth, that Q's value as a character massively raises. Like, if you play like unfun characters, like if you've played a lot of like Hit the Sky a Storm, like MVC2, and a bunch of like Jigglypuff and Melee, Man, I sound like I'm describing Bigweed, but like, if you have these characteristics, Q is gonna be way fucking better, because you just wait for somebody to press a button and then you do 80%.
Oh yeah, you get taunted up. You make sure you're crouching a lot so that you get that bug with that hitbox missing,
Yeah.
and you just kind of hang out. Alrighty, Joe takes that 2-0, and that is our tournament. Let's see the results. I really don't know how that points total works. Good thing we're not using it to determine the winner. It's like Joe is in first with 10 points. Sinistar's in second with 206, and then everyone else is single digits. But yeah, so let's go ahead and end the tournament. And our winners are Joe P. Real in first, Sinistar in second, and the Dope UC in third. Congratulations to everybody. Stick around for Street Fighter the movie at 8, and until then, we will go ahead and watch some Fraud TV.